antique, just a replica. They probably think I'm deliberately faking everything to try to hustle them. If that happens, I won't be able to explain things to them. Looks like I'm the real fool here. This is all payback for that lie I told. Okay, that's step one up, down. There's Seth. Let's see. Marco, I thought you were looking at the cat.
I did as well. Not that cat, though.
Let's see. Lapis lazuli, material from Minecraft, right? That is also a thing, but it's a bit more specific than that, with the mention of the fact I referenced to a brother.
Yeah, no. It is an actual stone, if I remember right, or crystal.
Let's see. I used the paint spray up pretty quickly. Maybe I should buy a lot more this time. Time to refill and disinfectant too. I've had too many cuts and scratches recently. I should get some bandages while I'm at it. Have you hurt yourself, Seth? Who's that? Oh, it's you, manager. I'm not hurt. Well, not really. I just came to restock my first aid kit. It sounds like stuff for a sports injury? Yeah, it comes in handy with my everyday training, and I can give some out to the team at work, so I have to restock things every now and again. Manager, why have you got that strange look on your face? I was just thinking it's nice you care about your colleagues. You're right. I'm always ready for the team to thank me. But actually, very few people ever borrow it, and I end up using most of it. That much? I do a lot of training, so I use it up pretty fast. Do all the newbie officers work this hard? It's not really that hard. After officially starting the job, there are many different... someone just flashed through the camera for a second. There are many different tasks, and the amount of training is actually much less than when I was in school. Actually, I find the training kind of easy. Is there anything you find hard? In all sorts of ways. It's way different from my academy days. The things we have to learn nowadays, it's a lot. But that's fine. But no matter how tough something is, as long as I study hard, train hard, make enough mistakes, and then correct them, then I can get anything done too. As a citizen, I feel safe. Eh? I haven't even done anything yet. Are you laughing at me, manager? Do you think I'm just bragging? But that's really what... but that's really what I think. As a citizen, at least. But enough about that. Are you here to buy medicine too? Then let's shop together. You buy some everyday medicine with Seth, who recommends Insta-Cool paint spray. You have to feign disinterest as you chuck it back on the shelf. Let's come back and buy some to store in Eos's backpack later, and just tell agents it's recommended by a public security officer. Nice. That's decided then. Okay, this is the one that I've already seen multiple times happen in the intermission recordings. And yeah, building trust with Seth is pretty slow going in general. So I don't think there are too many events where you can get significant trust upgrades with him. And there, of course, are the pitfalls of the few potential trust lost ones.
So that's why some people dislike Seth, that they are a bit hard to work with.
Yeah. I wouldn't fully say dislike, but just find it annoying to build that up with him. I just finished cleaning up the toy section, and those pesky kids wrecked the shelf. No, reeked the shelves again. Okay, was that supposed to be a C instead? Tell me about it. Those troublemakers wreaked havoc, squishing snacks in the snack aisle. They were shaking chips bags so hard, turning the chips into crumbs. I tried to intervene, but they just flopped on the floor, wailing and shouting, not listening to anything. What should we do in this case, Mr. Shang? Well, in that case, we just let them go wild and capture it on video. When their parents show up, we'll show them the tape and make sure they cover the mess. Well, that's exactly what I did back then. But when the kid's grandma heard about the bill, she just flopped on the floor, wailing and shouting, not listening to anything. Huh? Guess that runs in the blood. You know what's even more outrageous? The old woman accidentally played but slipped in some fake coins. Let's see, a game token it seems? Just toss it. I'll report the losses when I'm back at the store. See you tosses something to the streets. Looks like an HA commemorative coin. Yoink. Let's see, Marco's going to nap. Thanks and see you next time.
A good nap.
Alright. Let's see, any more city ones?
I guess the captain and Cider will get all the Big Ben hugs. The bear, not the tower. Or, wait, no. I think the clock is called Big Ben.
Yeah. These two again. The farthest distance at the NPC contest.
Looks like Cider approves.
Hard to find a sidekick. It's hard to be a cat. Bro-to-bro communication. Riddler's Club 1. Yeah, let's go with the top ones more. What's this here? Interview incidents. Go find Seth at Lumina Gallery. Okay. It's a different time. Okay. Let's go to the Belay Twins Road and just wait until nighttime then for those two that are here. Also, I can toss this note because it turned out to be completely unnecessary. Okay. Late night. Okay. Nope.
Don't forget to say. That became an accidental habit.
Yep. Okay. Oh, right. Now that I'm spotting something. Notice something on the back of the skirt.
There's something there, but
yeah, apparently there are clothes that are made for Thyrans that normal people wear as well. Or maybe it's just that there's universal clothes for that. That since a lot of Thyrans have tails and such, that they need to stick through their clothes.
all right. Yeah, I was wondering if that was a whole supposed tail. The way you said that makes me wonder. Don't tell me they accidentally lost the tail or something like that.
Heavens above, do not let the Ghost Lord appear. I've always been kind to others. The worst thing I've ever done is make up supernatural stories at a roadside stall to earn money from middle school students. Please don't hold it against me. You saw a ghost? Ah! You're just a human. You scared me. Young girl, walking quietly this late at night in Ballet Twins isn't good for others' hearts. So you saw a ghost? Yep, that's right. Last week I was collecting material in Ballet Twins for my next novel. I always roll my eyes at those urban legends of ghosts and monsters in Ballet Twins, like the unbelievable stories posted by that blog called Twilight Ballet or something, which are actually just third-rate jokes with cheap plot twists. However, my novel, now that's a different story. It's serious literature wrapped in horror, and horror elevated to serious literature. You're getting off topic, so what's with the ghost? Back to the point. When I was collecting material yesterday, I swear I saw a ghost. Look, last week I was standing right here, brainstorming ideas in the exact same pose as that strange statue. I must say, it really does feel like a horror story here at night. Then, while I was under that strange statue, yes, under the butt of that ugly statue, I saw a white ghost, just like the ones in horror movies. Though I'm a bit nearsighted and it was quite dark at the time, the statue's big head lit up the square very clearly. I'm absolutely sure that I saw a ghost. Of course, I didn't dare get close to confirm and just ran back home in a panic, but I still couldn't get it off my mind. In horror novels, once you see a ghost, it sticks to you like glue. Why are you back again then? Despite being terrified, I thought it has great writing material, so today I revisited Ballet Twins in the middle of the night, hoping to uncover the truth behind the Ghost Lord, and also to plead for it to spare me. But as soon as I got back here, my legs wouldn't move. This ghost is so spooky. But you don't seem to be all too scared. Well, I am the boldest person alive on 6th Street. How about you go knock on the Ghost Lord's door for me and see if it's home? It would be great if I could get a photo of the Ghost Lord itself. Actually, it would be even better if it didn't exist at all. Please, please, I'll give you a small portion of my next novel as thanks. My books sell quite well, you know? Alright.
Wait, let's take a look at the statue. Okay, under that... Okay, under that statue's butt, they said they saw it.
Yeah.
Very specific.
We'll have to go around to check there then.
And they said it was white, like in a horror movie.
That Archie's Twilight Ballet livestream is just a bunch of nonsense. There's absolutely nothing wrong and nothing weird happening. I've said it so many times. They think I'm just making excuses to drive them away. They won't even bother to listen. Okay.
I found the culprit.
I don't think it's Mew Mew. They're a bit too obvious.
Have you forgotten what they said? It's dark and they are nearsighted.
Let's see. Okay, do I need to get a specific angle?
Here's the thing, Captain. If they are nearsighted, and that's far away, like... I'm speaking from someone that is nearsighted. From far away, that would look like a monster.
Or it's just a bang.
Yeah, that was one of my first guesses before I saw Mew Mew.
Click. The flash illuminates Ghost Lord so brightly that its shiny head reflects like a mirror. With a start of Ghost Lord falls to the ground with a thud. I don't think Mew Mew would be able to climb this statue in that outfit. And I only just now realized that I think I mentioned before that this thing is clearly a reference to the Thinker, but it's the Thinker with a ballet skirt. Please don't chase me away. You're the Ghost Lord? I'm neither a ghost nor a lord. I'm just a homeless bamboo. Why are you hiding and scaring others here? My master disappeared in the hollow on the other side. Since then, I've been waiting and waiting, but my master still hasn't come out. Without my master, I have no home, so I have no choice but to wander around here. This square is usually empty at night. Beneath this statue is a great place to shelter from the weather, so I... Upon closer inspection, you notice that the Ghost Lord's white body is somewhat dusty. The darkness hides the scratches on the bamboo, preventing it from looking too shabby. Let's pet its head. Sorry for the trouble. Please allow me to pack my things and leave. Sure enough, the Ghost Lord was simply the result of the novelist's nearsightedness and vivid imagination. Perhaps it would be best for the Ghost Lord to come forward and explain itself to Raina. I'm not here to convict you. I'll move out right away. Okay, so like many ghost stories, at least the ones that aren't outright faked, it's just a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
I'll ask for the tracking to prefer that stair again. You explain to Raina why the bamboo is taking shelter here. I'm really sorry for causing you trouble. So that's what it was. I knew ghosts couldn't exist in this world. Even if they did, they wouldn't be in a desolate place like Ballet Twins. I don't blame the poor bamboo for wandering around here late at night. After all, the rules state that bamboo without masters might end up being scrapped. I feel sorry for it, having to eat and sleep outside under this ugly statue's butt. And its master is probably already... Shh. Ghost Lord. I mean, little bamboo. I don't mean to be rude, but your master seems rather unreliable to leave you here all alone. Master didn't abandon me. He just got lost in the hollow. Luckily, you've come across the most compassionate individual who also has the potential to become New Eridu's greatest horror novelist of the century. Me. How about this? You can come and stay at my place for a few days, and I will keep an eye out for any news about your master. Sound good? Your master wouldn't know where to find you if he came out of the hollows anyway, right? Really? You were too kind. You may not be so good at writing, but you're unexpectedly a kind-hearted person. Well, hey, young people these days really don't know their wayward words. But honestly, I just got a surge of inspiration for my story. A beautiful lady, a young novelist, passes by an ancient statue covered in vines and unintentionally awakens the ghost sleeping within. Though I can't wait to write the story down. It's getting late. I'd better take this little guy home now. Be careful, you might run into a ghost running around Ballet Twins at night. Goodbye.
May those ballet Ephelios stay in there.
The name. Ghost Lord of the place to call home.
Oh. It's still there.
Yep. Yeah, this place is pretty desolate.
Yeah, you need to really learn how to drive those things.
Not my work. Let's see. Yep, Rena's back at looking at the bicycles. Hello there. Woman by the streetlights. That woman seems to be weeping, yet the murmurs from her throat sound like laughter. Hey there, need any help? My child, my boy has gone missing. He was here just a moment ago. Are you my boy? No, he is small and makes sobbing sounds of laughter. My boy, his naughty boy. Where has he gone off to this time? When he gets back, he's in for a good... Child, you're a good kid, right? Please help me. Help me find my child, okay? This will happen because you wandered off without permission. Help me find my child. You won't turn me down. You can't turn me down. You're a good kid, right?
Oh.
She flashes a sinister expression, but promptly returns to her usual state. Perhaps it is only an illusion in the deep night, or at least you hope it is.
I think that's a mother that's very close to snapping.
Yeah. Let's see. Find the child of the woman beside the street lamp. We've got no markers for this anywhere. Hello there. Sound coming from the corner. Is that a child crying? Such a young face with an innocent smile. If only he didn't make those sobbing sounds of laughter. Are you okay? My mother sent you? I won't go with you. You and Mommy are working together. I can't go. I lost my doll. If I don't find it, I won't go back. Have you seen my doll? It's black as the sky. It makes ena sounds. Please help me. You're not like Mommy. You wouldn't leave me here all alone. A pleading expression emerges from his eyes, filled with both tears and laughter. If you help me find my doll, I'll go with you, okay?
And yeah, okay, something is concerning. Like, I could see also get sniped at even kid.
System malfunction. Please replace power units. Carrot data has expired. Please prioritize your safety and find a safe place to wait for rescue personnel. Leave now. The weak bamboo on the ground seems to be malfunctioning, hopelessly repeating its preset messages. This must be that doll the boy lost. Go return it to its master. Master, the alarm is over there. Your touch seems to have snapped the bamboo back to its senses. It awkwardly moves its upper limbs in the opposite direction, seemingly reluctant to be taken away by you. Hurry and get the alarm clock. They really are a family. Looks like fetching the alarm clock over there is the only way to go. Okay, an alarm clock. The alarm clock in the Bangboos mouse is an outdated hollow personal survival unit, with the most noticeable part being a hollow clock that resembles an alarm clock, tracking the user's safety timer within the hollow. When it reaches 0, it emits the same ear-piercing sound as a morning wake-up alarm. The difference is that ignoring the latter would only result in the punishment of being late, whereas disregarding the former could cost one's life. This tiny device also integrates ether filtering and an SOS transmitter, but its rusted and dust-filled components appear to be thoroughly damaged. Pick up the alarm clock. Ring, 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 ring. Actually, its alarm is still working. The second hand on the dial's clock moves its last bit, causing the alarm to emit a piercing sound. It's not a banana phone, Cider. It's an ether phone.
I was thinking about doing the yoke, decided against it. Seems someone else was thinking the same, but decided to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Oh. We didn't get the reward, or a reward, and now they're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, something was off here.
Okay, to balance that out, let's go see about these two numbnuts. Okay, but first... There they are. Let's play with something that is just as black, but far less dark. I bumped into a little black cat. It looks like it's asleep. Let's see, watch it quietly. After a little while, the little black cat slowly wakes up. It stretches, lets out a friendly meow, and then leaps nimbly into a corner.
A little whale? like a ghost, wailing like a ghost or something?
Maybe.
Yes, I knew you misspoke, but still.
Actually,
sounded like you
while
were
we're
still in horror mode.
Hello, Bagboo. What are you doing here? Wake up, Bagboo. Lorem ipsum dollar sit amet consectatum avidus elite lorem ispum. This is... why is it speaking in Latin? Having been shaken awake and now making a series of explosions, Bagboo seems to be at its limit as its display panel lit up bright reds. The next second, Bagboo takes out its favorite kitchen knife and chops at Enzo's shop door. Before the rowdy noise died down, Enzo rushed out of the door. Who's that? Well, what are you doing? You pulling pranks, kids? And pointed at Enzo's feet. Isn't this Bagboo? Why did it faint? That noise just then, was it that? What's happening? Explain to Enzo what just happened. Oh great, we go from ghost to a cat to... from ghost to a black cat to a possessed doll. Let's see. Cider and lorem ipsum, etc. is basically the default text on newspaper props in movies and the like? Okay, that's a bit of an obscure reference. So, this is an old condition flaring up again. It fainted outside Turbo, so now it wants me to help cure it? Well, level with me here. Have you done anything weird with Bagboo? Absolutely not. Right. Well, yesterday I saw Bagboo checking out recycling, and even gave me a nice polite greeting. Yesterday evening? You tell Enzo about what happened by chance last night after shutting up shop. Are you telling me that while talking to 18, Bagboo just got smacked into a wall by Rocket Boo randomly, and you even had to pull it out. Okay, either I forgot this happened or we somehow missed it. But Bang Boo is a combat Bang Boo, so even if it gets knocked around a little, it still shouldn't look like this. 18 seemed to be shouting at that time, "I don't believe you." Bang Boo seemed to be shouting at the time, "Really, really?" Okay. What were they talking about? I think it was about Bang Boo ducking into a hollow. Isn't that what I asked you to do before? Go into the hollow and rescue Bang Boo? Bang Boo had completely lost it when I picked it up before. It had no control over its body the whole time, got lost and ran into a hollow. You were the one who helped rescue it. After your rescue, it kept on calling out your name. Hero this, hero that. So that's why I came to you that day, to hand over Bang Boo to you. Don't you remember? It's blurry, but kinda. Enzo did give us Bang Boo. I know. Bang Boo must have told 18 about this, who didn't believe it, so Bang Boo wanted to cast a cross-screen video so 18 could see things directly. And just as the data was transferring, Rocket Boo smacked into it. Let me see. Yep, there's bad sectors in the storage, and that's probably what's caused the logic circuit to lock. I can fix the logic circuit, but any memory data damage might not be able to be retrieved. I mean, it's highly likely that it's unsalvageable. Bang Boo must really cherish that memory. And I might be able to find a backup copy. If you can find a backup, then I can try and help Bang Boo retrieve its data. So I'll take Bang Boo back to the store, fix up its logic circuit, and replace its storage drive. Hit me up when you find the data update, the data backup. Given the fairy's disposition, there should be archives of past operation logs. Go back and check inside your HDD. Okay.
Okay, so we may not missed it, just something that happened in the past.
Yeah. Like,
Also?
this game is chock full of content, so it is easy to forget some bits.
Also, the chat?
Let's see. Cider. Let me actually click something away here so I can read that. Let's see. Pardon? Well, the whole thing basically looks like rational words at a glance, but since the prop isn't meant to be the focus, people aren't meant to actually try to read what's on it, you know? Yeah, which has a bit of a Barbra Streisand effect on it, or Streisand effect more specifically. The first name isn't a part of it, as in that people are going to notice and try and read it. Let's see. Yeah, let's wait until morning. If I remember correctly... Oh, hello there. Hey, Ben. Miss Proxy, or should I say Miss Manager? How's business been lately at the store? Well, I've got an interest in your video store business. You want to come work at Random Play? Yep, no. Please don't say that. The president will definitely take things the wrong way if she hears that. We're just going to rent a copy of a videotape called Best Bid. It's a variety show. I heard it was a popular TV shopping show for a while. I think I can learn some business acumen from it. Let me find Best Bid for you. Thank you very much, Miss Manager. Okay. I think you're starting to see a bit of a pattern here with these. Oh, hello, Corin. With most of them, or with all of them, when we get a trust rank up, they'll come ask for a videotape. And I think by the time that this entire system is available, you probably should have most of those. Let's see, Cider. Shockingly, most people don't. I never noticed it until it was specifically brought to my attention. Alright.
Excuse me, I've come to borrow the videotape back to life that I mentioned last time. And, I'm not really too sure how this works, but do you know if there's a private movie theater nearby? Anywhere I can watch the videotape is fine.
How about our store? Wanna watch it together?
Oh, really? Won't it disturb your work? I wouldn't want to impact the video store and disappoint your customers because they can't get the tapes they need because you're busy. It'd be better for me just to leave right now.
When she gets nervous, she gets really fast with talking, huh?
watching the store right now.
Technically, he is